YouTube, back at it again with another vlog. That's right, this vlog is definitely going to be a little bit more interesting. I don't know if you've already just seen by some of the text messages. We just got word that York Region, one of my barbershops that I work at, just got the go-ahead to open up post-lockdown part 2. That's going to be really, really interesting. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Haven't really made a decision yet if I'm gonna go back right away. I know that this was bound to happen sooner or later. The fact that it's happening now and the fact that the rest of Toronto is remaining in lockdown kind of puts things in an awkward place. I guess one of the things I should probably let you know is if you're not in the greater Toronto area or the Toronto area and you're watching this right now, we're basically in our second lockdown since this whole pandemic has started. The first lockdown started mid-March this time last year, and it went on for about 3-4 months before we were allowed to open up late June. Then from late June, we were allowed to basically stay open all the way up till about late November for Toronto, but then about mid-December for York Region where I live. So Hilltop Barbershop is one barbershop that I work at, which is up north, right down the street from where I live in Richmond Hill, basically 30 minutes out from the city of Toronto. And the other shop that I work at, called 7 Mag, is actually in the city of Toronto on the west end. So today they had a press conference announcing whether or not they were going to extend the lockdown or if they were going to basically open things up. While everywhere else decided to extend the lockdown by 2 weeks, the area that I live in decided to end its lockdown. Now, with that said, it kind of seems like crispy, like why are you not very happy right now, or why do you not seem like ecstatic? To a degree I am ecstatic. I'm excited to get back to work. Just kind of a really crazy time right now. Around here, the numbers are still like kind of high. We got some of these second cases coming out, or second strains. Oftentimes when situations like these happen, when they close down a downtown district but then they leave like a city or a region up north open, a lot of those people just tend to migrate over. It's one of those things that, the first time around, there was definitely a certain level of like regulation that was put in place. Kind of felt like as it went on, the regulation portion, certain parts of it began to lack in respect. Maybe the notions that people were taking towards it. I just know this time around, like, I can't slip up. I gotta take a lot more suit in facilitating boundaries and rules and regulations, trying to make it safe not just for my clients but like also my family members. I live at home with my grandmother. She's worrying about me going out there and cutting hair. It's not easy to like convince her to like let me go out and do these kinds of things, so a lot of thought going into it. Like I said, we open up on the 22nd, but I honestly don't know if I'll start next week, what day I start. I usually work at Hilltop, which is the only shop that's mandated to open Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. If I was to go back, what I'd probably end up doing is working those 3 days a week. The other 3 days I would just spend doing some Kutlery barber supply runs with the shops in York Region that are open, just doing what I'm doing at home and trying to work on other projects. We have some other cool stuff kind of going on in this vlog too. My little brother is actually going to get his haircut tomorrow. It actually should be pretty dope. It should actually be like probably a little bit of like a teaser. It's probably going to be a warm-up for like getting back into this crazy world of cutting hair. I know right now my energy kind of seems off and kind of weird, but like it's just a lot to process from being locked down for 2 to 3 months and not cutting hair and pretty much not being a barber anymore, and then you're thrown back into it. These next couple weeks when we open up, they're gonna be crazy. They're gonna be packed, they're gonna be booming, every shop is gonna be flooded, and there's some concern there, but at the same time it's like if you don't take advantage of that, you're gonna miss out. There's no telling when it's really gonna be busy like that again with the economic state of everything. It's one of those things where you almost have to really capitalize, when they give you the chance to. It's really weird because it was never like that before. Before we had holidays, we had like specific events, weekends, days that were just busy, and now that's non-existent. Like we have to facilitate our own means of business again, like to become busy. Like going forward, I feel like I'm gonna have to switch things up a little bit to try to give myself an edge, just to show people that, you know, that I care about providing a good and wholesome service. In terms of my brother's haircut, I don't really know what we're gonna do. He doesn't get anything too crazy, but maybe what I'll try to do is like a little taper on it, a little scissor trim on top, and something with a little bit of clipper work and a little bit more my style versus like the last few cuts that I've done, which have been a little bit more scissor work. Hopefully you guys have something cool to watch from it, and we'll see where it goes. And that was my brother's haircut, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Just a little something. He had a job interview, I believe. He just got something really simple. A little taper, a little trim on the top. Nothing too crazy, but something a little bit more orientated on what I would regularly do in the shop. Maybe more of a tailored gentleman's haircut. My brother's hair isn't easy to cut, especially when it comes to fading. If you're doing anything down to skin, like his hair is very fine. Considering I haven't cut so long, I was pretty impressed with how it came out in general. Definitely had a little bit of time to think since we last talked about the whole lockdown and what's going on. Even though I haven't informed you guys about my decision, and I plan to. Definitely from like when we last talked, had a little bit of time to like cool down, kind of assess the situation. Although like I don't want to like necessarily like disclose what I've decided yet in the vlog, and I will, don't worry. I feel a little bit better, kind of a little bit more an understanding of what I need to do. Like before, I was kind of a little bit all over the place. I didn't really know like where my head was at, but we're good now. It's definitely not an easy situation to decipher. I don't think it's necessarily a situation that's just one for all kind of answer, you know? It's definitely something that you have to kind of assess and take into account. I don't know if you heard that, but I have a little surprise. I was super excited when it happened, but pretty much last minute, someone hit me up and decided to buy my phone, and we did it, guys. We finally did it. Finally went the all Apple ecosystem. Reached out to someone on Kijiji, found this gem, iPhone 11 Pro, 256 gigs, olive green. I don't know if you can see that. Like my wallpaper. Definitely talk about it a little bit later in the vlog, but I have a couple errands to actually run. We have a couple people that are actually inquiring about supplies, so I wanted to make you know, just a vlog on what it's like running these supplies and you know, going to different shops, especially during like a reopening for lockdown that's been over, I think, 2 months. I think that will be pretty cool. Tag some barbershops, hopefully, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's see what we got. Let's get it. From here on out, I'm really excited because I'm changing the format to a more cinematic quality. I don't know how much you guys are gonna notice it, but I've been doing some research into it, and I'm super excited to start shooting the vlog in this format. Believe it or not, I was waiting it out a little bit because I wanted to kind of have a process of shooting in a certain format before I just jump to the straight cinematic format. A lot of times, a lot of people, they want their stuff to look super clean, super professional, no flaws, no errors. I get that, like, you know, I try to do things as meticulously as I can, but I don't mind with my process showing some errors, showing some of that amateurism to come to professionalism. So yeah, I really wanted to show that transition and that growth. So from here on out, I'm trying to shoot in a more cinematic, worry a little bit more about my lighting, some of my angles. I don't really know how well that will play out in vlog style, but there's a certain vlog that I really take after. If I had to reference a vlogging style, like that would be the vlogging style that I'd want to get into. And he goes by the Barber's Table, I believe. He's based in North Jersey. Never met him, never really engaged. I think he follows me on Instagram. I definitely follow him, and we've liked a few of each other's work. But out of all of the vlogs, even the big timers, I think he does it the best. Like, just the way he shoots it, it's super cinematic. You could tell he really pays attention to the way that he wants to shoot his vlog, and he has like a certain look that he's trying to approach it with. So I can really appreciate that, and it's something that I'm kind of trying to transition and bring into my game, you know, one day, hopefully. We're gonna go do this supply run. First week of reopening for York Region. It's the first time that a lot of these barbers are cutting in a couple months time. They might be low on certain resources and supplies, or they might need a tool. Just taking care of a few friends that are nearby at certain shops, helping them out where they may need, hoping I can shoot as much of it as possible if they're comfortable with it. Yeah, let's see where it goes. Just good. Let me see.
Why are you trying to take a picture of me?
Oh yeah, that's actually, oh shit, it's been recording the entire time.
Hey, you did that on purpose.
What's up, buddy?
You did that on purpose.
First recorded vlogging of supply runs. You're the first client.
Oh, no, I don't want to be on the videos, man.
Why not?
Guys, look at my hair. I ain't got a lineup, no fade.
What do you mean? You look fresh as hell.
My beard.
What did you order today?
Some jugs.
Some jugs. Some jugs. Let's see what he ordered. Let's see what he ordered.
Some barbicide.
Got some
Just one jug.
One jug, not two.
One jug.
Not two.
My boy Joe from Hilltop, brother, my mentor, showed me a lot in the game. He was just picking up a bottle of Barbicide for his wife, which is really dope. Both of them supporting the business. Appreciate you guys. Next stop, we're gonna go to my boy Azizi's shop, just down the street from my place, called Furious Fades Barbershop. I'm gonna link him, see if he's okay with me bringing the camera in, and hopefully I can get some footage. Shout out to Joe. He actually gave me this dope Supreme bag with a car wash for Christmas as a dope Christmas gift. I'm about to take advantage of this right now just before we head over to Furious Fades. First car wash I got done since I got some rust proofing done. There's some residue kind of on the back, still hasn't washed off from the car wash. There's self-serve car wash, kind of old school, like state style car wash right across the street from the one that I just went to at this Petro. I think I might hit up there after these supply runs and maybe just hose down my back, because honestly, like, car's looking dope, but like the back, it just kind of ruins it when you see it. So I really want to get all that gunk off. So we're definitely gonna do that. So I kind of messed up. I ran a little bit late with Aziz. Another order with one of my coworkers, Nav. Fortunately, he lives in the same condo as us. I'm just gonna drop it off to him quick. I do want to show you something cool as well. When I first started my supply company, I was really wondering, like, how am I gonna be able to transport all of this bulk even when I didn't have a car. Even before I had the car, I invested in a couple of these. I only have one of these kinds, but really handy for bulk. I don't have to worry so much about lugging everything around, which is really nice. Compile a lot of things. I even do my groceries with this sometimes, to be honest, just because of how practical it is for moving things from upstairs to downstairs. It's one of those things, shops are just opening back up. I really do want to cut, but with that said, I've decided to personally make the decision to hold out a little bit. Me and the family had a little talk when I was cutting my brother's hair, whether or not it'd be a good idea to start working at my uptown location since we're given the go-ahead with the red zone. But considering I just live in a very enclosed condo with my grandmother, she's a little bit worried with these other strains coming out. She's not very settled. She doesn't want to limit me, but at the same time, like, I don't want her to have to necessarily worry with that stress. For the time being, we're gonna wait it out for a week or so. I'm gonna see what the inner city of Toronto does. From there, I'll make a further decision, but I think waiting out at least like a couple weeks time, I'd rather take the loss of that initial rush, maybe a few clients going to other barbers, you know, rushing into something and maybe getting the worst end of the situation. I understand everyone's stance on this whole pandemic is different. A lot of people feel like, you know, that shouldn't limit you or stop you from doing what you gotta do, and it's not. By all means, it's not stopping me. I'm still keeping busy. I'm still making the most of my time. At the same time, you know, I have the utmost respect, priority, and love for my family. Anything I can do to help ensure their safety, show them that I got them, I'm gonna do that for them, you know. I gotta ride this out. Definitely not an easy decision or the popular one by any means. I'm gonna try in the time that I'm off before I do return, whenever that is, relationships, other affiliations I have, maybe get more into supply end of what I'm doing, or what I'm trying to do anyways, as a barber supply industry leader in the northern parts of the great nation of Canada. Yeah, man. Just wanted to come to terms with that with you guys. I've been kind of holding out. I'm getting messages every day by the bunches asking when I'm gonna come back, if I'm taking appointments, where I'm cutting, if I'm cutting somewhere else right now. I just wanted to clear the air, you know? I already put it out on the gram and everything like that, but figured I'd just address you guys and let you kind of know where we're going with with this journey, because ultimately it's gonna affect these vlogs. It's gonna affect what we're shooting on, you know. I feel like you guys have a right to know what's going on, what I'm deciding to do. Whatever goods and bads come of this decision, you know, I'm willing to accept that, keep filming and show you what we got going with it. It's gonna add to the story regardless. So I got a surprise shipment in for you guys too from our good boys at HatClub. I didn't get my whole shipment that I ordered the first time. I sent the rest of it, which is a much bigger package this time around. Excited to show you guys a glimpse of that. So open her up. First up, HatClub Essential Hair Kit. Comes with cleaning and deodorizer solution and a hat brush. Really need this for some of my older hats. We also got a couple of these HatClub 30 hat duffel. This will be a lot better for storing my hats and keeping them a lot more organized. They're not falling all over the place. Box. I think this is cleaning solution right here. I believe this is the new era curved band. So you basically put this on the brim of your hat and it creates and establishes a nice curvature for it without having to do it with your hands. Really, really dope. Ooh, we got the, damn, it's a nice 100% horseshoe, made in Germany, wooden, fine, soft, bristle brush. Properly clean those underbrims of those hats. We got 3. First one, ooh, original White Sox, gray underbrim. Next one up, ooh, that's looking flawless. Last one, New Era. You already know I stated it. I'm not a big New Era snapback person, but when it's the right fit, you gotta sometimes. Yeah guys, so that completes the HatClub order, the final full bulk order of everything. I know it took a while. We finally got everything. The last package was a hell of a lot of stuff. I guess that's the reason why they couldn't send everything. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Put some of the cleaning products to use, store some of the hats. I totally forgot that I ordered 2 Frisco Giants hats. Coincidental, because today while I was running errands, I was actually wearing this one, my original Giants. Crazy that, yeah, it just all worked out that way. Just noticing like the underbrim's getting a little dirty on this one. Perfect timing. I don't think I'm gonna put an order in for a while. I don't need anything. Obviously I have way too many hats, as already showed by the amount of 30 duffel bags that I got. I got 5 to take care of my massive collection, but maybe for my birthday I'll treat myself to a 47 brand bulk order, and we can do another one in the coming months. If you guys want to see more of my hat collection or anything hat related, leave a comment down below. We can start that mini series again. So there you guys have it. I hope you liked it. Rocking the White Sox one right now. I wanted to really say thank you for tuning in for the vlogs again. If you can see in the background, watching some Bob's Burgers right now. With that said guys, thank you again for tuning in for the vlog. I'm gonna end it here, and stay crispy my friends, and in St. Petersburg we reunite.